Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So today's workout is very interesting. I have many of them asking me that how do we improve mobility, that is how do we improve the strength, how do we improve the flexibility of our body. So your problem is over. If you don't have anyone around you, or if you don't have any friend or any partner to be with you or practice with you, I have a very good option, is a wall. So if you practice earlier, like in early stage, what you can do initially, you can take the support of the wall for the practice, and then moving forward, like after months of practice, you can do it without the wall. So let's start. So we will start with the first stretch. You just need a mat and an open space, like your wall should be without any obstacles, like no mirrors, maybe no windows. It should be like space so that you can not injure yourself. You can be free while doing asanas on the wall. First asana we will be doing it is downward facing dog. How do we do that? It also improves your alignment. So there is many things there are many benefits if you practice with the wall initially. So first we start with extending our arms, fingers wide open. Just you check that your toes are touching to the wall. If you can see, my toes are touching to the wall. Now inhale on your knees, tuck your toes, and we lift our tailbone up to the ceiling. It improves the alignment. As I said, you can press your heels down and you will feel a good stretch in your hamstring, in your knees, and it's a very good stretch to your calves. Our belly, our chest, you have to push it towards your thighs. So keep doing this for a few breaths. 1, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, core engage 8, 9 and 10. With this, we move to a three-legged downward facing. We raise our right leg up to the ceiling. Do not open your hips. We keep our hips closed in a square shape. And if possible, walk back towards your left leg. Now, if you practice this, it helps in split. Moving forward, I will be making front split video also, Hanumanasana. So as you can see, my toes are on the wall. Then I try to push my knee to the wall. My goal is to touch thigh, that is my left thigh, to the wall. This is the final posture. If you want to do this, then keep practicing. You can go halfway and keep pushing your belly, your chest towards your thigh daily. Okay, we stay 5. You will feel a burning sensation in your left leg, down leg. It's okay if you can micro bend your knee initially. 4 and 5. How do we come back is very important. You will move forward and then you move your leg from side without injuring yourself. And you can massage your leg. Maybe you can move, pedal your heels and rest. Take a break because your arms must be on fire and blood is rushing towards the head. It's very important to relax our neck and shoulders and wrist. Maybe you can interlock your fingers and raise your arms up. Release the tension. And stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We move to the other side. Extend your arms in front on your knees. We need to remember how did we start.
Tuck your toes, lift your tailbone up. We press our heels on the floor, touching to the wall. So you get a proper alignment here. You feel that you are in a mountain-like position. And then we raise our left leg up without opening our hip. First, your toes touching to the wall. This is the first step for those who are beginners. You can fold your knees initially. And then you keep pulsing. You keep pushing your chest and your belly towards your thighs. So it improves good strength and flexibility and a very good stretch in your hamstring on your right side. And then week after week, you keep shifting, you keep walking back towards your right leg. Now, as you can see, my knee is touching to the wall. See, both the sides will work differently. Maybe your right side was more challenging or your left. So always notice. And then this is the final stage. See, both the thighs are meeting and my head is to the wall. To practice this, you need at least like few months. It depends again on your body. Breathe in, breathe out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and you come back slowly. Walk in front, and then you can create a space for your leg to bring it back. You shake your legs, give a good stretch and massaging your thighs. Again, relax your arms, they are on fire. So you can again interlock your fingers and move your shoulders side to side. Rotate your wrist, fingers open, close. And take a break for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I have one more asana for you guys, that is how to improve the back bends. That's also most of them want to increase. So same thing, the wall is the best thing to start with. It improves your flexibility of the spine. This time we will move our knees, both the knees to the wall like this. You move your knees to the wall and then you lay down on your belly. Just check your knee should not be apart. It has to be properly placed. Toes pointing up to the ceiling, toes together. Both your forearms, you will place it in front. Check that they are perpendicular. First, we work on the thoracic spine, that is the center of the spine. Inhale, open, push your chest in front. 1, keep pulsing. 2, breathe. 3, 4, 5. Then you raise your neck up and stay there. Feel the stretch. Breathe. 2, focus. 4, practice this with me if possible. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and slowly we come down on our chest and our head. So this was the first, like for the beginners, for like just to open up or to prepare yourself. Once you are done preparing, you place your both the palms next to your chest, arms tuck in, no keeping gap, elbows pointing back. Inhale and we lift till our belly. As you can see, my hips are not lifted. Hips down, pelvis down, slightly elbows bend, and feel the arch in your lower back. Feel the stretch in your lower spine. 1, breathe in. See, the final pose is this. If you want to increase this, practice. 2, 3, you will have a very good stretch in your spine, also on your belly, your chest, shoulders open. 5, 6, 7, with the pressure of your palms. 8,
9, and very slowly. Do not rush, vertebrae by vertebrae. We will come down, we relax, folding your arms, the head on your palms. You can rest for few breaths as per your convenient. And while coming down, coming back to child's pose, you can lean, move to one side and come back, fold your knees and relax in child's pose or balasana, because this is very important whenever you do any kind of a spinal stretch or back bends. Forward bend is mandatory. Relax. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. So dear friends, did you see that? Like, it is amazing. Like, it just take like 10 to 15 minutes to practice. Let me know, did you practice with your friend with the wall? And I'll see you in my next video. Namaste, stay blessed.